Hey guys, this is Impact Hall of Famer Gail Kim, and you are watching the Countdown City WrestleCast.
What is up, heels and baby faces? Welcome to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm your host, JC. Joining me is Big Mike.
What's up, guys? 2026 not rapping. Sorry, I'm not used to being the first one up because someone's not here yet.
Yeah, someone's running a little late. He's got stuff to do, I guess. But yeah. Mike, the breaking news you just told me before we started. Yeah, it's confirmed on AEW's Twitter account. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Also, but here's Tommy treating this like it's a wrestling show. Come on.
Yeah. Thank everybody for joining us. We hope if you have Verizon today, you are able to join us. I know they've had an internet outage all day today, so which sucks. We've all been there, no matter who your internet carrier or cell phone carrier is. So yeah, but
Wow.
yeah. Mike, I don't know if you still have Verizon. I don't know how you're holding.
No, I have AT&T, and I had it like because obviously I don't like attach to the school Wi-Fi for obvious reasons. So
Yeah,
it just doesn't seem safe. But no, mine was working all. And I saw something post about that during the day when I was at lunch. That several carriers were, but mine wasn't, for what it's worth.
Yeah, apparently Verizon went down around 11 o'clock today, a.m. obviously, and then it's still down as last I checked. So
Wow. I will say this: either last year, maybe 2023, AT&T went down one day. I do remember that, and that sucked.
Happens to everybody,
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. So today we'll talk a little bit about wrestling news that is out there. There's a lot to discuss, and we'll be previewing TNA Genesis, the first TNA pay-per-view of the year, taking place this weekend, and not on a Friday either. We'll also be talking about TNA's debut, like briefly discuss TNA's debut on AMC tomorrow. And they have a big card lined up, a lot of things that are going to potentially impact, no pun intended, Genesis this weekend. So,
Right. Jason, Tommy said he plans to be here by the end of the first match, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. Here we go. All right, well, let's start with a bit of wrestling news, and the one that I kind of mentioned here to Mike. First off, AEW confirmed the Rascals have signed with AEW. Apparently, this just came about on Dynamite. I guess the final thing before they went off the air. The Rascals are coming soon to AEW. A little graphic shown there. They've kind of been back and forth between NXT and TNA, and now heading to another company. So pretty cool. There you go. Tommy, there he is. Just left the store on my way home. Now we know. So yeah, there he is. He's on his way.
Yeah. What store though, Tommy? What store?
Yeah, we'll time him and see how long it takes him to get everything loaded and get signed up here as well. So yeah. Other news to discuss on the WWE side of things. It is amazing that we are seeing a Drew McIntyre world title reign that's lasting more in one day with people in attendance in the crowd. So this is crazy to think that of all the things that the title reigns that he's had, this is the first time it happened in front of people and has lasted more than 24 hours. So
does he get to keep it after they leave Europe though?
That's kind of the interesting thing. It will tie into what's planned for Raw this Monday too. But first SmackDown on the tour, and hell of a way to end the match too. Jacob Fatu getting involved and Drew sneaking away out of the cage. I love the finish. I'm interested to see what they set up from here.
I'm going to be honest, having not kept up as much, I wasn't quite sure why Jacob Fatu was apparently attacking everybody. I mean, I get it's Jacob Fatu, but
yeah,
I was like, oh, all right.
Just here to mess stuff up, I guess. So, a question is, Mike, though, do they keep this on him through WrestleMania?
I mean, obviously, I want to say yes. Like, he got screwed going all the way back to the pandemic, which is like 5 years ago now,
Yeah.
basically, right? Like, or plus 5 years plus now at this point.
Supposed to be his big moment at WrestleMania as zero attendance because of everything going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then since then, they've basically getting the storyline at back to back Clash of the Castles of getting screwed of winning the title. Okay, they're going to say in front of his people, although it was two different places. And what was one of them actually in Scotland? Like one of them was in England, and they're like close enough. But,
yeah.
he got screwed at both Clash of the Castles. He's had this story of, winning the title at WrestleMania and then screwing himself by messing with Punk and waiting for Priest to come out. Like he's played his part well of being like a justified bad guy, but also can't get out of his own way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope he keeps it for a while. And to be honest, like, were we really getting anything out of the second Cody run? Anything new, anything exciting with it? Like,
Not really,
I feel like he was getting back to that, like, oh, he's the big name, so he has to have the belt. Like, this is at least something different, and it could be exciting.
yeah.
Jacob doesn't know who attacked him. Oh, well,
Why is it that as soon as you put that comment, my first thought was Chris Tucker, Rush Hour 2? Which one of y'all kick me? Like, is that really how this goes?
Except you're not Chris Tucker. You're crazy.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wolf. Yeah. So, but let's see. As set up on Raw, as speaking of potential title changes, and this one, very good chance it does happen. This coming Monday, Raw is in Ireland, and Finn Balor is challenging CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. A lot of people are speculating. I think part of the promo he said, you don't have to worry about Dom, you don't have to worry about JD, but they'll, I'll have something will be there with me or something. People are speculating we might see the Demon on Monday against Punk.
Let me say this though.
What's that?
If you bust out the Demon to lose to Punk, not that I'm going to be watching live or anything, but good God, man.
I think Punk would agree. Like, yeah, if you bust out the Demon, I should not win. Especially
you would hope so.
You would hope it is home country too. Like
right?
That would be nuts. And as much a fan of Punk than I am, I would love to see it happen. I would love to see Finn win the title in his home country. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's won a world title since the Universal Championship, and he had to let that go for an injury.
As a world title, no, he had not even close.
He hasn't. First Universal Champion, had to relinquish it the next day due to injury in that match with Seth Rollins, right? Yeah. So this would be a hell of a moment, and especially leading into the Rumble, which is a few weeks away. For people say like, oh, they'll never do title changes unless it's like WrestleMania or SummerSlam. I'm liking this part of it in that, okay, you never really know when a title change is going to happen. And this was a bit of a surprise. So,
yeah. And I want to say this carefully. Punk is looking his age. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he still can't have decent matches. And he's having matches. But everything I've seen, like, he looks gassed halfway through the matches. Yeah. And Finn's that, like, I don't know. I know we're stuck in our kind of like the wrestling we watched and like knowing stuff about New Japan and all this other stuff, but like talk about someone who's so talented and has been misused, should easily be like at an AJ Styles level of like best wrestler in the company, a few title reigns under his belt. Like kind of crazy that he hasn't, since that or since the NXT really. When he shined.
Yeah. So, do you think they take the title put it on to Finn on Monday?
I'm going to say yes just because I want it to happen. Will they do it? I don't know.
Very wild. And to be interested, it would really think, God, who are they really going to put into? Well, I've been saying, it's been no secret. I've been saying this since last year. I still think Dom Mysterio wins the Rumble. Oh. Now, how crazy would it be if Finn is the champion and when Dominic Mysterio wins the Rumble, say if he does return in time from injury?
That would be a fun story.
Yeah.
Right?
So that would be a great story to do, People are speculating that we could see him, could see Seth Rollins at the Rumble. Obviously, the Chris Jericho name is getting thrown around as a surprise as well. So a lot out there to think about, but if they put the championship on Finn and Dom shows up at the Rumble and wins it, wow. What is this going to do the Judgment Day? So that'll be a fun
That would be a
storyline to
foot.
potentially do.
And then you know what? One of the girls has to side with Finn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like okay, again, I don't keep up on a regular basis other than with online stuff and like clips from Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Hey James, how's it going, man?
Hey,
But
James.
I know they've kind of, since Liv returned, they've kind of coexisted. Like now Liv is super cool with Roxy, and you know, Big Mommy Cool's just kind of being their like heater now, beating everyone up. What's that?
I like that. Big Mommy Cool. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I had heard that before. That's great. So, yeah.
like they she got that nickname way back in like NXT,
Oh,
like kind of casually, not like
Yeah.
I don't think it was used regularly on the show or anything, but a lot of people. Oh shoot, what's up, man?
Wow,
Welcome from
what
the
is
UK.
up?
We are talking about the European
talk about the European
tour,
tour, which is coming through your neck of the woods. Have you? I don't know where in the UK you are, but have you been able to attend any of the WWE events that are happening over there? Is it's kind of all over the place, or you kind of make the trip to Ireland to go see Monday Night Raw this coming Monday? So, yeah.
But
Yeah,
no, like you were saying, if they do that, I would just like to see one of the girls side with Finn and then kind of have like a civil war if that played out. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. So, there's a lot of interesting stories you can go with this one. And what else they're going to insert this as well. So, I will say this from clips I've seen from Raw, can we get more drone shots? Because that drone camera angle they had of Braun Breaker running down and just spraying the crap out of man, it was intense. You got him? Okay. So, and check your mic. It's a little loud. There we go. You gotta fix that. There we go.
Yeah, James. Like I'll take that.
Yeah. You good, Tommy? Can't hear you.
Now we can't hear you. Try it now.
He's adjusting his volume.
Okay.
Technical issues. For the record, while he's doing that, it took him 9 minutes to get from the store to get home and get online. So we were just kind of timing that. So nice.
What was the store, Tommy? What?
Wait for him to look at this. We get his opinion here. So yeah.
Yeah, we still can't hear you.
Uh-oh. All right. Hopefully figure
Yeah.
it out. So, let's see here.
Anything else going on with the tour? I felt like there was another. There were multiple title changes on the tour. We talked about McIntyres. We're hoping Finn gets one. Was did the women tag titles change?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Jason just brought up some new news apparently. Let me
Oh.
fact check that.
Whoa.
I've heard that they were interested in him. And well, okay, so what Sean Ross Sapp has confirmed is his deal is up at midnight, and sources believe that's where he's going.
Okay.
Okay.
Tag team champion. I have to double check that. I thought it was still Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, or did that change? I'm not sure.
It's Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. I think they won it last.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't change since then.
It's just, there's been so many title changes recently across so many divisions. It's kind of hard to.
Yeah, we were talking. I don't know if you were listening as you were signing up and or signing in. Okay, so JC is fantasy booking Finn winning the title, and
I heard that part and I agree.
Yeah,
And Dom winning the Royal Rumble. Dom showing up in the Rumble, winning it.
Well, we've been saying that because I've said it's either going to be him or Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know the Rascals were going to.
That just apparently happened.
That was just announced on.
So, like, I
AEW.
just saw something from Sean Ross Sapp, and then JC found that they put it on the end of Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And also with Hobbs, he's still part of the Trios Championship.
that's what you were thinking of, right, JC?
Yeah.
So if he's signed,
Well, he was the ops, right?
He's part of the ops.
Oh, that sucks for him, or that sucks for them, I guess.
Unless that just changed hands on Dynamite tonight. I
But
don't
in
know.
all fairness, with him and who is MJF's heater, who like should have had the rocket strapped to him. And
Wardlow.
Wardlow.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't use those guys as great as they could have been. Things just kept messing up in certain ways, but I mean, he's a WWE guy in the sense of his size and stuff. So now, what's he going to be called in NXT? That's the great question.
He's still part of the ops. They're still trios champions.
Yeah.
Unless they film something for Collision this week and then put that out there.
Collision's live.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Oh no, wait, no.
I thought it was just live last week because of the New Year, so I don't know.
No, it doesn't say it's live tonight. No, so okay, so maybe so if he loses tonight, then yeah.
So, what's his NXT name?
Slaughterhouse.
Murder Mansion. Harold.
Gold's Gym Dobbs.
And by the way, if I'm anywhere close to that being the right name, I want compensation of some kind.
In small news, Mascara Dorado and Persephone have now dual contracts. Oh, that's cool. Look at Jason bringing us all the news.
Yeah, I think that's popping up. Okay, I'm looking at what his real name is. I'm looking at Pastor. Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Let's say William Hobson is his real name, so let's just call him Bill Hobbs, and boom, we got a NXT name. There we go.
Son of Hob.
Okay, so here's my
Bill Hobbs. There we go, Jason.
I'll say this: if he does go with them, I don't trust them to use him any better than AEW did. Just because they have they're actually might use Obafemi. Wow, good for them. Okay. If that lasts more than 6 months, I'll be shocked.
They're going to Jordan Grace Will Hobbs. They're going to put him in NXT. They're going to bury him in storylines that don't show off his natural talent and kill any momentum.
Or Blake Monroe. And for everyone asking who exactly, that okay. The less said about that, the better. Because I say that as a genuine fan of her all the way from back in Stardom. The way that they have just took her momentum and yellered it like in the backyard, just like seriously. So you're coming out of the hottest feud in wrestling in the past several years. Come to WWE and he will do nothing.
I don't know who Sean has helping him in NXT, but he needs to find someone under the age of 40 to help them with some of the stuff because I feel like they're fumbling some of these.
Also, Lola Vice has not won the women's championship yet, and that is a criminal thing. That's happening.
But Tommy, she's Latina and she likes to dance and shake her butt. Okay, what more do you need from a character? That's what she does constantly.
But she's a legitimate fighter.
I know.
But okay, you know what? I mean, you're right. I mean, well, I know. Just, never mind.
She's not going to win until NXT goes to Latin America. That's really what they do. At this rate, they're going to wait till Drew's in his home country for wins the title. They wait till Finn's in his home. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like, So
she's going to have to go to the other AAA. Well, she has been on a bunch of the AAA shows, actually, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. That's
yeah.
Okay. Didn't she team with what's his name with the Iguana guy?
Yeah, she did.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Look, I don't want to say they have a history of treating certain types of people a certain way, but I'm just saying.
What? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, not at all.
All right. Let's get into TNA side of things. Now, before we get into Genesis, I just want to mention...
I just saw Jason's comment. Jason, real talk, I keep forgetting she works there.
I think Shawn Michaels keeps forgetting she works there.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Logan Pettis made a Facebook
No, this is the stuff that he said that I really
agree with.
Okay. Yeah. No, he said that about and I completely agree with what he said. Well,
look, I'm just kidding. I was about to make a bad joke. I'm sorry, Logan. I was about to go, even a broken clock's right twice a day.
Wow.
I'm just messing with them.
I know, but it's still funny.
All right. Before we get into Genesis, just a little news on TNA. They will make their debut on AMC tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. Already some big matches announced, one of which does impact the, no pun intended, the main event at Genesis. Frankie Kazarian is defending his TNA World Championship against Mike Santana.
Excuse me.
And they, I guess the winner, the opponent for that is still as of yet to be announced. Or Mike Santana or Nick Nemeth, apparently. I think Nemeth got added to that match as well.
Hold on,
So,
guys. Keep talking. I'll be right back.
yeah, sure. Well, I'll wait to say the next match until Mike does get back on here. But confirmed to make an appearance, AJ Styles.
Yeah, I did hear that.
And Joe Hendry. So, not sure if there'll be any sort of wrestling capacity, but it is pretty cool, having this working relationship, getting to acknowledge that. Obviously now, Joe Hendry is assigned to WWE. AJ Styles obviously has been in WWE for, it's been a long time since he's wrestled in TNA. He did make an appearance recently at an event, but for him to be making an appearance at their first episode on AMC is pretty damn cool.
I mean, it's cool, but it's also like, at least they lost the Rachel's the day before the Rascals. Yeah. Okay, but no, they're not the only people who left recently.
No. Yeah, there's been some movement.
Like they lost a few folks recently. TNA did. I'm like, is everything okay? Because they feel like folks are jumping ship.
Who knows if it's related to some people leaving for WWE? Maybe they don't like the work relationship. Like, just other opportunities, So
I mean, I go all the way back to Josh Alexander leaving. It felt like after he left, everybody was like, "Well, I'm going." By the way, I do love that they're giving him more stuff to do now. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, like backstage sex for him and Lance Hoy just like throwing like. I don't know if you guys remember that video of like that martial arts class. That one guy goes flying, you hear him scream like "Ah!" That's like that picture every time. And of course, Lance is a bully, just yelling "Everybody dies," which at this point I feel like is his life goal.
I was gonna say I assume you're also talking about the one where like he's cutting a promo while he has the ankle lock on someone.
Yes,
and the people around him are like are throwing people around, and like I saw that the other day. And
I mean, Lance randomly killing people while talking to a camera. That's on brand, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's yet to be you is honestly impressive.
Yep.
I think he's forgotten about me. Thank God.
He sees you one time in the show.
No, he saw me at the RCW Honors. He didn't do anything to me. So I think.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
because you're fellow honoree, but
Yeah, I think you got that protection now. So.
Yeah, but just in RCW. Anywhere else?
You know what? Bro. You know what? Yeah. That's actually that sounds actually fair. And I guess since when I saw him at All In, he was with his wife, and he wasn't going to get paid for it, so he didn't care.
Another match announced for Impact tomorrow. Mike, you'll be interested in this one. The Inspiration is defending the Knockouts Tag Team Championships against the Elegance brand. So,
I'm not gonna lie. I know Ash had to leave because of some personal stuff or whatever.
Right.
I don't know who the other two members of the Elegance brand are.
Heather and M.
Are they actual wrestlers that we've known before? Or?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I mean, Mike, I don't know if they're from the Indies more or less.
That's what I assumed, but
yeah. So
okay. Yeah. Well, I wonder who I want to win.
Yeah.
So go back to your dark hair.
Also, it appears Leon Slater is defending his X Division Championship against Myron Reed. The winner of that will be in a triple threat match at Genesis against Cedric Alexander and Moose for the X Division title, which we'll get to discussing that in a bit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I know we're going to go over this in a little bit, but now I think I really have started to see how WWE has influenced TNA. Where's their 8-person match?
That's a good point.
Where's their match that we have to like pull out dice for? Or...
That's a good point.
Come on,
true.
That's a good point. You're right.
Well, we have a triple threat. I mean, that's kind of close.
Nah, that's super basic for TNA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people left. It's like they got to re-sign people. I guess I don't know. So
yeah, well, that's true. Once the Rascals left, they're with half our 8-man tag team ideas.
Or there's plenty of people in Texas you could sign and make new stars out of.
Of course, we say that all the time about everybody in Texas, but you're not wrong.
Well, I don't care about like people in Utah right now, wrestling scene wise. Like,
the Utah has a wrestling scene.
I assume so. I was just thinking of a random state.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was the one state that didn't.
There's got to be one out there.
Yeah, there's always pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pockets. I don't know why pockets got me, but pockets is funny.
All right. Well, let's get into TNA Genesis, the first pay-per-view of the year for any wrestling promotion on this side of the world.
True.
As I said, this side of the world because we know New
That's
Japan
true.
had theirs. Yeah. So, um,
Notice I didn't argue. You're right.
yeah, let's start this off. Some singles matches here. AJ Francis versus Rich Swann. Mike, we know how much you love Top Dollar. Who are you picking on this one?
Rich Swann.
Okay.
Also, I was about to say something that I had to stop and think because I don't know if this situation has changed. Is you still with Su Young, or did they separate?
That's a
Good question. I don't know.
I don't know.
I know. I feel like a year or two ago there was some.
I feel like kind of because a lot of her posts don't really show.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
good night, James. And Rebel, you would know.
Oh,
Nice.
nice, bro. Thanks. Motivation Pro Wrestling. Huh.
You know, there's
There
always
you go,
something
man.
somewhere,
Awesome.
right?
Yeah.
That's
That's what I said. There's pockets everywhere.
Look, the only state I could potentially see-
dude. like that, like he, dude, he always knows some, like crazy wrestling somewhere that I've never heard of, and he would know.
If anybody from Motivation Pro Wrestling finds us, let me read. It's not that I don't care about Utah or your wrestling scene. I just need to prioritize my local scene when I discuss things. I wish y'all the best.
I'm curious if there's wrestling in Alaska outside of Juneau.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, indigenous people to that area, I'm sure there is.
I mean, there's a freaking high school football field on the northern part of Alaska, right there on the edge of the Arctic Ocean.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen those videos or pictures. Like, come on. So, I'm pretty sure there's wrestling in Mexico. Thanks, Rebel.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mike going to Rich Swann. Tommy, what about you?
Yeah, Rich Swann. There's no reason.
I like how we have no idea what the feud is.
No, I remember. I can't remember what the feud is. I just know I don't want AJ Francis to win anything else.
Okay. I'll stick with you. I'll go Rich Swann as well. Elijah taking on Mustafa Ali. Now, tomorrow night on Impact, Elijah's joining the Hardys for a 6-man tag against Order 4, which Ali is a part of. So, but now they're going to face off 1-on-1 at Genesis. Tommy, what are you thinking on this one?
Give Elijah something. Let him win this. Like you already have Mustafa Ali as like this, senator-esque character. So now let Elijah win something. God.
It would be nice, but I think Ali wins this, especially. I think he's still going to have Tasha Steelz in his corner. So I'm sure
that's a good point.
Yeah. Mike, what about you?
I think I'm going to go with Ali also.
Okay.
If Wolf I show alone, then Wolf I show alone.
All right.
I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know either, but it was poetic.
Thank you.
JDC against Eddie Edwards. Now, a note on this: JDC, also known as Fandango from his time in WWE. This is his retirement match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking up his age. God, he's as old as he's 42, and he's already going to be looking to retire from pro wrestling. So I don't know if it's a.
I mean,
maybe it's storyline or if he's going into acting or
that's
something.
like right in his prime.
Yeah,
that's his about to win world title phase. Like what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So instead of tapping out to like going through like Cena did, does he have to go like I give up?
Shive.
Sorry, that was horrible, but
no, I would give so much money for that to be the way he ends the he loses the match.
Yeah. So his retirement, I gotta go Eddie Edwards winning this one. Mike, what about you?
same. I mean, he's not Sting or anything, right? So
Maybe he comes out in face paint. Who knows? Tommy?
Yeah, Eddie Edwards. I feel like that's kind of the point with his character now is like he's, I guess, burnt out, and I guess like the system like put him out to pasture, I guess.
Yeah.
what if it's a work and he does come back as like Fandango or something?
In WWE, I mean, he did make an appearance about a year ago on NXT with that character.
Yeah.
So,
What if he shows up at the Rumble as Fandango?
I
That would
wouldn't
be
be as mad
fantastic.
at that as I would be about other people coming back. I think with him, I wouldn't care as much.
That or honestly, bring back him and Breeze as
Fashion Police.
yeah.
Yes.
Breezango also, yeah.
Breezango,
Yeah,
yeah.
Breezango. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, that was like one of the best things that WWE did not capitalize on. I know that's a long list, but
Yeah, I was like,
but like
yes, but also
specifically, like especially when like, I don't know if you guys remember that promo where the Usos were cutting on like all the tag teams, and like and like Jay was about to, I think Jay was about to it's like Breezango. He's like, whoa. Breezango's cool. It's like, yeah, I like Fashion Fellas too.
You know that Spurs commercial,
Hey,
the
Bernsey.
new one with Wimby, where they have his list and it rolls down.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's the list of the things WWE has not capitalized on. So.
I know.
We can spend a whole episode listing that stuff, and then
an episode. We could take a year out of the WrestleCast.
I know, it depends
and
on
do one episode every.
We could what we could do is have a pre-tape series of things we discussed, like almost like a Cultaholic countdown. It's like, it's like, I'm that guy Tommy, and this is the top 10 things WWE failed to jump on when they had the chance. Join us.
Join our Patreon for a weekly episode.
Like, we're just gonna be listing items, and all of a sudden we're just gonna say aces and eights. Like, wait, sorry, that was TNA.
Aces and eights. Oh, my bad, wrong list.
But honestly, we probably blame WWE for it anyways.
Well, that was the rumor that he sent Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff to kill TNA. So, and even that they didn't get right.
Yeah. That's what I ran with when I saw Hogan over there. All right.
One day, I want us to get someone who has extreme advanced knowledge of rings and how they work and put together to explain why the 6-sided ring is apparently so much harder and crappier to bump on that they've always said.
I always wondered about
and
that too.
B, can we get an engineer on to decide if we can build one that would be better somehow?
I agree with both these things.
I mean, I can explain it with physics, but
so we can bring back the 6-sided ring.
Yeah. I mean,
because that did make it so much awesome.
Rebel's out here Google searching Utah
Rebel's on
wrestling promotions.
And bro, I respect it, my dude. I respect it. Thank you.
I mean, the long and short of it is, 4-sided, you have chains going across, so there's a little more give. 6-sided, you have more, so it's going to be a tighter pull. But I
get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, there's a revolution between the mountains of Utah. This sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
This is making me want to go look up their.
Interesting. Where are they based out of, Rebel? I'm curious. So.
I think I did see some clips from that.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that's like an old, it was a AAA that did it for the longest time.
Did it.
Yeah.
They still do sometimes. No, I don't think they do anymore. No, AAA does it. I think CML doesn't either anymore. Somewhere.
I don't think anyone does it anymore. But
after TNA dropped it, it kind of went away, and I think a lot of it was. I have asked Marvel about this because obviously years ago he was an extra on TNA during the whole LAX thing.
Yeah.
He said, it's real stiff because but he's worked extras Raw, SmackDown, TNA, like it's stiff. When he worked, I think he said it was a Raw ring. They had it extra reinforced because you had like Big Show and
of course
Taker and them on there, so it was really hard. SmackDown, he said he could have bumped on that all day because it was more of the finesse thing. Yeah. All right. Based out of Levelland, Texas.
All right, Jason. Oh, okay. Yeah. He says so. I was like, all right, Jason, where's Levelland, Texas? But he said.
Yeah, he got it. All right. Back to Genesis X Division Championship. So the winner of Leon Slater and Myra
thanks, Rebel, for all that information.
Yeah, no, thank you, man. That's cool.
Will be defending the X Division Championship against Cedric Alexander and Moose. I feel like Leon Slater's going to win. It would make no sense, as much as he's getting a push that he is, for him to not be going into the first pay-per-view of the year as X Division champion. He's like the next big star of this company.
You mean like winning the match tonight and he's going to go in? Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so now, whether or not he gets by Cedric Alexander or Moose, that's the tricky one.
That is.
Tommy, what do you think?
Okay. I agree. I think he's going in as champion, but I think Cedric. After what Jason said about Hobbs, I went ahead and looked it up. Oh, by the way, they are taping Collision tonight, so it could be that he's leaving. That
they'll pull whatever thing off with Ops. Okay, yeah.
So I think Leon will go in as champion, but I say Cedric Alexander is going to win. Also, he just re-signed with TNA, and he'll be X Division champion. And I think Leon might move on to start challenging for the world title since they've been so high on him lately. So,
okay. So Tommy says Cedric. Mike, what about you?
I'm going to steal a JC special.
Oh, here we go.
I think Leon Slater is going to win and retain, so he can go on and use option C.
oh, that's a
to
good
the
point.
title picture.
Okay.
JC likes to use that.
Okay, I think Leon hits his finisher on Cedric Alexander. Moose throws him out of the ring, steals the pin, wins the title, and he's the one that goes option C down the road because that is such a Moose thing to do.
You forgot to say he threatened his wife and child while we were
later, you know, it's going to depend who wins the world championship that night. So, yeah, so we're all going with somebody different. Now, biggest difference between this and New Japan,
So
one of us is going to win this. Yeah, so.
I was going to say, so Myron Reed wins?
No, God, that would throw everything off.
That would, man. It'd be hilarious.
So, all right. Tag team championships, the Hardys defending against the Righteous. Mike, what do you got?
You know what? You're going to bring them in and make it look, put it on the Righteous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with all due respect to the Hardys, it's 2026.
It is 2026. You got a good point there.
The first is 2026 word of the saint of the year. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm with you. Get it to the Righteous. Hardy's done so well, and depending how that match goes tomorrow, they may be pretty beat up, and they're going to use that as advantage of the story.
Yeah.
Tommy, what about you?
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I wanted the Righteous to win it in Ring of Honor when they were there. But hey, things worked out how they worked out. But I'm glad they're still booked elsewhere. But yeah, I'd say pick the Righteous because they're genuinely great. So the whole dig what I'm saying is really cool. I don't know why I think I guess because real life Colts scare the hell out of me, but Colts gimmicks and wrestling are fun.
Rebels only going with the Righteous as well. And yeah, if you're making picks too, share them as well, or whether you're watching us live or after the fact. So, Knockouts Championship, Lei Ying Lee defending against Danny Luna. I think this stays on Lei Ying Lee, but I think this match is going to steal the spotlight because
it should.
Two amazing talents here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Tommy, what about you?
Lee, because I don't see any reason to take it off of her right now. Let her have a good run, build up a lot of amazing matches and wins, and then develop a storyline where she is working for it after that. But no, don't take it off of her yet. She should keep it.
All right, and Mike, what about you?
I'm gonna make it a clean sweep with you guys, Lee.
Okay. Now, I don't know if we can pick this next one because we don't really know what the hell the match is going to be. As I mentioned, Kazarian and Mike Santana, and I assume Nick Nemeth are wrestling for the title on Impact tomorrow on the debut on AMC. Although the card on the TNA website only really shows Santana and Kazarian, so I don't know where Nick Nemeth fits into that. However, there's wherever the wins out of that, there's an opponent not yet announced. I assume they're going to announce it on Impact tomorrow. Who is going to be challenging for the World Championship? Whether who knows? So this is kind of really up in the air. That's why I don't feel like we can make a pick. Maybe once they announce it, we'll just send each other a group message. Or something.
How about we pick it this way?
What?
The champion retains or new champion
is crowned?
Is crowned. Okay, let's not let it count against our official count if y'all don't want to do it. But let's just go at what is this one? Genesis?
Yeah.
Champion retains or new champion crowned.
And who do you think the challenger will be? If we think there might be a surprise here, who could be the challenger at Genesis?
I'm trying to think. Is there someone else who's getting signed or coming back? AJ Styles.
Hobbs. No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say AJ. What if that's the announcement? AJ appears and says, "I'm challenging for the title at Genesis."
I mean
they're already in Dallas.
I wouldn't mind a Kazarian AJ Styles throwback.
Yeah,
I know I make fun of a lot of Kaz and them older, but if it's going to be AJ and you're going to get that out of it.
If you guys ever want to see classic old school TNA at its best, there was when Kazarian and Michael Shane were a tag team. They challenged AJ Styles for the X Division title. It was Ultimate X match. I'll spoil the winner. It was both Kazarian and Michael Shane. They came down with the belt at the same time, and they were the co-champion for a month or so.
I remember that. Yeah.
But again, this is just like prime TNA. Those guys are crazy. Ultimate X. So this is like the second or third Ultimate X match, maybe the fourth. And God, I miss Ultimate X on a regular basis. Sorry, I'm just nostalgia.
I miss Abyss, man.
Dude, I was rewatching some clips of Abyss. We did not appreciate the way that man moved for his size. That dude was a monster in every sense of the word, pun completely intended.
And you were there, JC. Obviously, one of the coolest people I've ever met as a wrestler. When we got to meet him without his mask before he was ever really unmasked, and I have a picture of him like pretending to choke me. Mm-hmm. When we were taking pictures over there. Coolest guy. Like, I know now he's kind of come out. He did the whole gimmick where he went back and forth between his Abyss character and
Chris Park.
Chris Park. Mm. But no, 100%. Like, the things he was doing, the matches he was having with like Styles and when Angle showed up and being that heel for all of Foley, even in the hardcore stuff.
The no barbed wire with Sabu. Like,
oh God, his feud with Raven was good too.
Yeah.
Speaking
of which, Rebel says new champion on Thursday, so he seems to think it's gonna drop it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So
I saw Abyss live once against Bobby Roode in the main. Oh, nice.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When we went to WrestleMania in Dallas, all of us went that time, and I went to the WrestleCon in the hotel.
Yeah.
He was the first or second person I saw. It was I can't remember if he was first or Lance Storm. Those were the first two I saw. And I said to his face, I was like, okay, I've never met you in person, so can I geek out for a minute? He said, go for it. And so he was so nice, dude. I was like,
hanging out with him in Houston on that Victory Road that we went to, and he's just out there chilling in a tie-dye t-shirt. It was just so it was his coolest thing.
Like, and then the times he came to RCW, he just legit seemed like the coolest guy in the world. Just and I don't know if you guys remember this when he got signed to WWE and he was RCW champion at the time. It was really cool of him. I thought it was cool of him to make a video and say, "Hey guys, I'm sorry I can't defend the belt anymore, but whoever wins it, you better carry this belt." I just thought for a guy of his caliber to do that for an indie promotion where he was champion, that's just the quality of guy he is, if you ask me. So just
for sure,
shout out to Abyss. Yeah, him and AJ, that was one of the best feuds I think I'd ever seen in wrestling. Period. Just for the physicality of it.
And for me, I still think his theme is my favorite of all time.
It was such a good theme. It was such a freaking good theme.
All right, well, back to this, Mike. Do you think the champion retains? Do you think the challenger wins? And who do you think the challenger could be?
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead since I said it originally. I'm going to say the challenger is AJ.
Okay,
but I think the champion's going to retain. Probably if it's Kazarian and AJ Styles in this fantasy booking. Then I assume there's going to be some shenanigans on Kazarian's part. But I think it's going to be more for that throwback of it, for them to put on a great match. But I don't think AJ's sticking around TNA, to hold on to it for a while. So I say champion retains, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say AJ Styles.
All right. Tommy, what about you?
I'm not convinced it's AJ yet, but I'm going to say new champion.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
But you're not sure who it would be.
I'm not sure who it will be. No.
Okay.
Matt Cardona, wait.
God.
If he was still free agent, I would say.
Well, I mean, it's still WWE Junior, so
that's true.
Oh man.
You know what happened? You know what you just did when you said WWE Junior? My mind went to Nick Jr. and I thought, first of all, I love Nick Jr. and I just thought it's me, Face, and I just thought like a Face hosting TNA, and
having a sister that was younger, I watched a lot of Nick that I would not have otherwise. So
yeah.
I liked it too, but I watched more of it because of my nieces and nephews because they were like whenever they were over and like I would like not I wasn't taking care of them because their mom was there, my mom, their grandma was there, but like but basically if I had nothing to do, the directive was Tommy go watch TV with the kids to keep them quiet because the kids would sit wherever I was, so I would go in there and watch Nick Jr. with them and
Look, how many wrestling podcasts reference Gullah Gullah Island? I'm just saying.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Okay. Give me 30 seconds. Gullah Gullah Island was my shit, bro. That was one of the best shows that Nick ever produced, and I will die on that hill. The Gullah Gullah Island was freaking amazing. It was fantastic. Best show. Sorry, let's move on.
Fair.
God, I love Gullah Gullah Island. Oh my god.
God, AJ would be great, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Joe Hendry's gonna be the challenger.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
See, the only problem with that is he's basically WWE now.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But that hasn't stopped them from putting titles on other people. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And also, there is something in the WWE logic about signing him away from the company and then sending him back to win their title. So,
yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I say it's Joe Hendry. I think Joe Hendry wins, and it's then he, the TNA champion, will be in Saudi Arabia at the Royal Rumble wearing the TNA championship to the ring. Can you imagine that?
That would be something, honestly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Joe Hendry.
It's not
Not in Saudi Arabia.
Well, no, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that would be pretty cool. Just Joe Hendry's like, all right, cool, I got this, and I'm gonna go catch a plane to Riyadh to be part of the Rumble with this championship. So, yeah,
he appears.
Mm-hmm. All right, TNA Genesis is this Saturday, January 17th, 6 p.m. Central Time, from the Curtis Colwell Center in Dallas, Texas. You can watch it on TNA Plus pay-per-view for $40 just for the event itself, or subscribe to the annual plan for it. They think right now they are doing a save 10% on the TNA Plus annual VIP using the code Genesis26. I believe that is, I think the VIP basically gives you access to all the TNA Plus events plus the pay-per-views for the year. So there's 3 different plans. You can get the pay-per-view by itself. You can buy the TNA Plus, which just gives you access to like the TNA Plus specials, the video library, or the TNA Plus VIP, which is all of that plus the pay-per-views for the year prepaid, basically. So that's how TNA does their pay-per-views now. So, yep.
Sorry, Burnsy put the lyrics for the theme song.
I saw that.
And I can't help it. Now it's in my head.
All right. So, everyone's watching Tommy Dance right now.
Man, take me back, bro. Growing up is a scam.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell my kids. All right.
Dude, urge it to them. It's a scam. Stay a kid, bro.
Yeah. All right. With that, we'll move into our 1-minute warning segment here. Watch the video. It's going to pop up in a second. Let me pause this. Mike, do you have something this week?
I do.
All right. Whenever you're ready, sir, go for it.
All right. So, sticking local, as I like to do. I know this is a couple weeks out, but United 210 is doing a show on Super Bowl Sunday at the Breakaway Brewery at 1 p.m. It's like a tailgating show, basically, before the Super Bowl. And I know Stash probably doesn't remember or know about this. I mean, he was obviously old enough, but I don't know if he went. And I know he doesn't want to get heat with other people just to be a stupid trick. But I'm just saying, if you want to say that Chris Sabin is going to be on this show, I'm just saying it would be funny. And then if you want to have Doink the Clown come out later because he couldn't show, I'm okay with this. This is a very niche reference that I know you two understand. I don't know if anyone else does. But there is going to be a great United. And we're pretty sure that some of our friends who have not been at United are going to be there from Laredo. Not confirmed, but we're pretty sure. So throw that out there also.
And just for the hell of it, if you have Saban there advertised, just get a life-size standee, because there is some promotions that would say, hey, come get a picture of the Undertaker, and it was just a freaking life-size standee of him. So
which one of us is gonna ask them on their social media, is Chris Sabin gonna be there, just to
do it from the WrestleCast.
1, 2, 3, not it. Yeah, no.
The Rock and Mankind.
Wow.
You mean
Oh my gosh.
like cinematic matches ahead of its time, ruined by a camera?
He's at The Rock, so.
All right, Tommy, you got something this week?
Actually, I don't. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I unfortunately do not have a match from Joaquin. It's been busy. He's starting a basketball. He's going to get one recorded this weekend. The fact that he's got a 3-day weekend himself, I think he's going to be working on getting a couple matches in the chamber for us.
I'm just saying, dude, as a booker, I need him to get on the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man, I get it, kid. You're busy.
Man, see what happens. They get famous. They just lose.
I know he's probably got sponsorships and deals, but he's got to stick to the booking.
He's got the wheels turning. Okay, it's just he's giving his workers some time off. It's.
I guess if you say so. But
Brandon, no, we're with you there, man. United is looking for a hell of a season coming up this year.
I know James left already, but he posted a video from the yard, and he said the same thing that I've said for like the past year or so. He said if I win the Powerball, I'm buying that lot and everything, and just give it. I was like, dude, I told him same. If I win the Powerball, like that'd be the one way y'all know I won. The first thing I'm doing is buying that lot right next to Sustash's parents' house, and like I'll sell it to you guys for $1. Guys, come on.
You're doing this the wrong way. When you win that much money in the lottery, you pay off the right people and make shady deals, and then make sure like it's all taken care of. By the way, this was a joke, guys. If I win the lottery, I'm not actually going to bribe public officials, but it was a funny joke.
Somebody clip that in. Somebody clip that incorrectly. Just put it out there.
I mean, anything goes nowadays, right?
Casey, Devin, and Diego nice in El Paso. So they go to El Paso a lot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's and that's really good for them, because I know
that's a hell of a drive, dude.
It is. It's like 8 hours one way. I think.
Yeah. Well, no. It's like 6 if you're going. It's like 85 going that way. So
it's like sorry. That I think I got the time wrong in my head. 6 hours that way. 6 hours.
Yeah. So.
Which means people are probably easily going 100 because no one goes the actual speed limit. So
there's who's out there to stop them?
That's fair.
the people.
I was going to say the small town in between of Fort Stockton, and that's about it. And I only know that because I have family there.
I was going to say, just as long as you're on the speed limit in the small town.
Just slow down in the small town, and the second you're past it.
I wanted to say, I'm seeing, if you haven't already, RCWs are starting to announce who's going to be at the first event of the year, Rumble Royale. A lot of good talent here. Although Mike and I are speculating, what if these just swerving us and these are going to be some of the midget wrestlers that are coming in?
Okay, I know what you're. Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, so enjoying that. I'm looking forward to seeing what we have coming up. I can confirm we're going to have an interview next week on this podcast. Won't say the name yet, just as well, but he's going to be coming on. Someone who's been a part of the San Antonio and is related to. We're going to be talking about hybrid experience next week. We'll discuss that as well. So, but outside of all that, look, the world is crazy right now. Wrestling is a great escape. Everyone just be good to each other. I know it's hard to say with all the crap that is going on right now. For those that don't know, there was another shooting in Minneapolis related to immigration raids and whatnot. So this affects a lot of people, everything that's going on. I have friends in the military, and with all the stuff that our country is getting involved in, it does concern me. It scares me. Hopefully that they all just are being sent out there and they come back safe. So I'm not trying to be political about anything. I can't stand politics, but just be good to each other. It's just on a minimum level. That's all we can really ask for at this time, because there are people in charge, whatever side of the aisle you're on, that just genuinely don't care. So we need to be better about.
It seems to mostly be on one side, but
so be good to each other. Be safe out there. For anyone that is currently active duty in the military and is getting sent to Venezuela or Greenland or wherever the hell we're potentially going to try and take over, which is not right. But just get home safe. That's all. Just get home safe. That's the only thing I can ever ask of anybody. So, yeah.
100%, man.
Indeed.
And I don't want to make light of this, but does some of these things not sound like a Mad Lib sometimes?
No,
Like,
100%.
hey, we're gonna like choose 2 countries.
I
Greenland.
always throwing darts at a map. I just don't know.
Possibly an old map, like one of the ones from the 80s that we grew up with.
Yeah.
That's
You
not
know how
even
I feel
right.
about it. Keegan Michael Key was on. I think it was on Stephen Colbert one time, and he said like it was like when doing the first term, he said it was so hard to do jokes because we would be like, you know what he wouldn't do? Oh, he did that. We know he would never do. Oh, he just did that too. And so it's like it sounds. The history books are going to be insane. They're going to be like, there's no way that actually happened. And like, we're going to be like, yeah, it did.
One final thing I'll say too. I've been browsing on TikTok. Randomly stuff pops up, and I'm starting to see all the outtakes from all of Mr. Perfect's perfect things. Those little montages he would film for his entrance video. Hitting bullseye on the dart, throwing a strike.
What do you mean
those?
outtakes?
Like how many takes it actually took for him?
Like, I mean, he just kept getting repeatedly bullseyes over and over, and they just wanted to.
That's what he means.
I don't know what you're trying to say here, JC. And I'm a little disturbed by what you're trying to say.
I'm just saying I'm enjoying a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that's popping up. It's a lot of fun to see, especially because Kurt heading Mr. Perfect was taken away way too early from us.
Absolutely.
And I wish we could have gotten a lot more of what he did. He was such an underrated talent, I think, especially when he went to WCW. They didn't use him as well as he could have done. So, but yeah.
What?
It's just,
WCW?
Yeah.
In the late 90s? Boulder Dash, I say.
What do you mean? They threw him into the NWO.
Mr. Perfect is one of the greatest gimmicks of all time.
That's true.
Flat out. Yeah. So, it really is. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Once again, TNA Genesis is this Saturday, January 17th, 6 p.m. Central Time from the Curtis Caldwell Center in Dallas, Texas on TNA Plus for $40. First pay-per-view of the year. Don't forget to watch or set your DVRs if you still have one. TNA Impact's debut episode on AMC tomorrow. Appearances confirmed are AJ Styles for that. And, of course, Joe Hendry is confirmed to be appearing at Genesis this Saturday. Next week, we'll recap what goes down at Genesis, and we will preview Hybrid Experience, their show coming up on the 24th next Saturday. We'll have an interview with somebody who will be making an appearance on that event as well. So, cool. Actually, I was just texting him and confirmed that as well. So, get him the more details as well. So,
on my channel, I just posted 2 new videos, guys. 2 reactions for the One Piece Season 2 trailer, and because I do not like myself, the Poppy's Playtime trailers, I posted that as well. I don't know why I don't like sleep.
Okay, Rebel, I'm going to be at Monahan's for SPCW. Nice. So, yeah.
Rebel be traveling, y'all. Shouts out to him. My boy be on the road traveling. All respect to him.
I wish I had that,
yeah.
I don't want to say ability per se, because I could, in theory. But drive and...
The drive to drive.
Yeah, the drive to drive.
Me this weekend, I'll probably be spending a lot of time on Animal Crossing because the new update just came out. It's been a while. A long time.
Nice.
A lot of features they just added. So, we'll be having some fun with that too as well. So
sweet.
Yep. And probably watching Back to the Future Part 2 with the kids. We showed them Part 1 and they loved it.
That's so cool.
The best.
Yes.
The best
trilogies of all time. So I'm excited. At first, they didn't really want to see it, but they got so into it. And watching them react to the movie, and it was always like, they just don't make movies like this anymore. They really don't. So, yeah. But, all right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us this week. Ooh, schematic hiccups. Over here, we got Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
We got Mike.
Thanks, guys. Be good to each other.
And I'm JC. As always, heels and baby faces. Remember, pro wrestling is real. People are
fake. Boom.
See y'all next week. Have a good 3-year weekend.
Adios, Gunther. Na